I'm Geordie.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome back to our channel.
And today we're going to be doing our round 1 footy tips.
Yes, for 2022.
So let's get started. So for the first game of the year, we have Melbourne versus Western Bulldogs. It's not Carlton Richmond like usual, so a bit different. I'm going to tip Melbourne to win.
I'm also going to tip Melbourne only because they won the grand final last year. So the second game of the round is Carlton versus Richmond, which is usually the season opener. I'm going to tip Richmond just because I feel like they're a slightly stronger side, but we haven't seen what Carlton can do this season.
I'm also going to tip Richmond. For the third game of the round, we have St Kilda versus Collingwood. This one I think might be a good game. I'm going to tip St Kilda to win.
I'm also going to tip St Kilda because I predict them to finish higher on the ladder. Okay, so the next game of the round is Geelong versus Essendon. This is sort of a hard one because Essendon is pushing for an 8th spot, and we already know that Geelong will probably make the 8, but I'm still going to tip Geelong.
I'm also going to tip Geelong. I just think that Geelong are a bit better. For the next game of the round, we have Sydney versus GWS. This one is played at some stadium I've never heard of before. I think it's the Giants' home game, but I'm still going to tip Sydney. Thanks.
And I'm also going to tip Sydney. So the next game of the round is Port Adelaide versus Brisbane. It is played in Brisbane. And I'm going to tip Brisbane purely because it's going to be played in Brisbane, and Port Adelaide didn't have a great trial game against GWS in Queensland.
I'm going to actually tip Port Adelaide. I think we might be a slightly better team than Brisbane this year. I do think that it's going to be hard for us to win over there in Brisbane, but I still think we can get the job done. Next game we have Hawthorn versus North Melbourne. This one's a little bit tough at two bottom end sides, you'd say, for this year, but it's played at the MCG, so I'm going to tip Hawthorn to win. And
I'm also going to tip Hawthorn because I think that they're a slightly stronger side too. So the next game of the round is Adelaide versus Fremantle. This game is played in Adelaide, so I'm going to tip Adelaide.
I'm going to tip Fremantle. I think Fremantle are better than Adelaide. But again, it's going to be hard because Fremantle have to travel to Adelaide to play. So the next game we have West Coast versus Gold Coast at Optus Stadium. I really don't see Gold Coast winning this one purely because it's at Optus Stadium, but I think it'll be close. I don't think West Coast are overly good this year, so I think Gold Coast are a bit better than West Coast, but I think just because it's in Perth, I'm going to tip West Coast.
I'm going to tip West Coast too, only because it's in Perth, but Gold Coast did have a really good pre-season, so they might actually have a good season this year.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Remember to like, comment and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.